Good morning, Dubai. Welcome back to the Lovin Dubai show and welcome to our new fancy table. Our top story today, America's next top model is coming to the Middle East.
And we also talk about Dubai's crown prince rode unnoticed on the London tube.
1.2 million dirham in total has been found in Dubai cabs this year.
And today we sit down with Yaer-Yasir Khan when he's going to drop big news. And we also have a competition where you can like and tag to win. So, Casey, do you want to tell them what the competition's all about?
Keep those likes and tags coming in. So, Yaer-Yasir Khan, a little bit of a backstory. He is an incredible transformation coach. He has changed the lives of many, many people from a very disciplined background himself. And he's just opened a gym. And what he wants to do is give 5 people watching the show right now 5 one-month memberships each, and along with that you can attend a foundation program, kind of mind coaching with Yaer directly, and that's 90 minutes. So 1 month free membership and 90 minutes mind coaching with the man himself. So if you want to win, get tight. Are you going to enter?
How do you know?
Because I just saw your face and it was like, I hear something that's available for free, so I'm going to enter it. We want to see your types come in. Someone saying, what's this channel about? We talk about Dubai news, all the big Dubai stories, but right now we're talking about Yaer Khan's new gym and winning this prize.
You could be winning a 1-month membership at, I think it's going to be the biggest gym in Dubai, if I'm not wrong, from what I heard from someone or the other. But of course, when he comes on the show, we'll confirm with him.
Let's confirm that. But before we had him on the show before, so he's a good friend of ours. And one of the things that he talked about that stood out to us was a kind of a mindset thing. And he was like, if you have bad habits, what you do is you need to replace them.
Yeah.
So not get rid of them, replace them. And then I'm thinking, okay, so what are my worst bad habits? Because I want you guys to share your bad habits, share yours, and then we can ask Yaer, fix us.
Fix us. I feel like he's the fix man.
Make us better people.
Yeah, he is like quite a, you know, like all the celebrities that he trains, like I think they substitute their bad habits with him. You know, it's like whatever bad habits they have.
That's a good one. So just employ Yaer to be your trainer. All of the outcomes, but then also the dedication.
The dedication and discipline, but I think somehow he instills them upon you. And I don't know, like I've never had any training sessions with him, but just from what I see with the people that he trains, you know, like for example, Khalid, like every time he'll just like, if he's traveling and he has a cheat meal, he'll just tag Yaer and, you know, like feel accountable.
No way.
Yeah, it's cute. Like, and just the bond he forms with his clients, I guess. But like, what are some of your bad habits?
Bad habits. I have a lot of good habits.
Yeah.
No, I've got so many bad habits. Okay, so one, and Shahir was mentioning this before the show, and I was like, this is something I never do. I never cook. I had, for 3 years, I lived in an apartment.
Yeah.
The cooker did not work. I never filled the gas. I don't cook. And it's a joke at this point.
You think it's a bad habit? It's not a bad habit. It's like out of your comfort zone.
Well, but then whenever I make like a very basic meal, avocado toast, scrambled eggs and toast, I overload it with salt. Because I think I'm having way too much salt because what I'm getting in the takeaway, even though it could be healthy or whatever, but there's too much salt in it. So now I have this addiction to salt. So how can I cure that?
I mean, yeah, good question. Yaer needs to answer.
Yaer, what about you?
My bad habits. I just think I work too hard.
Fair.
Yeah.
True.
Yeah. So I wouldn't know how to substitute that.
Well, you ask him, how do I find work? That is something that so many people will say, I work too hard. I need work-life balance. How do I achieve that?
Yes, that's true. I think the most common reason for people to not get healthy and fit and work out these days is just not having the time. Because either you have a family or you live alone or like something or the other is always keeping you busy. And it's just that, you know, you don't get time for yourself.
True.
And when you do, you just want to sleep.
You just want to sleep or watch Netflix. So these are like quite kind of like motivational ones that Yaer could help with us. But I'm just Googling what are the worst ones. Snacking before bed. Oh, I do that.
Oh my God,
that's a bad habit that I have. And you know, you're like healthy all day. And everyone says like in the office, like I eat salads. Yeah, I eat salads all day. When it gets to the evening, I have my dinner. Then I need an after dinner treat, you know. And it just like, and then you like pile it up.
You know, I think the best way to avoid that is not keep any in your house. No, but you can't. You need emergency snacks.
I need a jar of peanut butter at all times.
Oh my God. So is that your midnight snack, peanut butter?
Peanut butter.
That's
like
not
crackers.
the worst thing.
Well, when you eat a jar of it, Of course, it's not the worst. Whatever's going, you know.
Yeah. I
Whatever's
mean,
there.
for me, it's like Lay's chips. It's Kit Kat
Flavor
bars.
Lay's.
Ketchup, vinegar. Do you like ketchup? What's your favorite?
I don't have ketchup that much. I love anything kind of cheesy and oniony. Anything oniony. Anything, yeah, cheese and onion. Just that mix.
Okay.
Now we know what we're doing after the show. Let's jump into our top stories. Also, share with us your bad habits. We'd love to know what they are. Our top story today. America's next top model is coming to the Middle East. I was rooting for you. We were all rooting for you. Do you remember that?
Tyra Banks, of course.
I nearly wanted to stand up and do it.
Do it.
I don't even know what season this was, but this was back when Tyra Banks was hosting the show. It's her show, obviously, that she started back in 2003, and she just shook one of the models in the show.
Yeah.
And she was like, I was rooting for you. We all wanted you. And then Tiffany Richardson was like,
okay.
it's a meme now. But the first episode of America's Next Top Model, it aired in 2003. I don't know about you guys, but I grew up with the show. It's 2022 now, and the National got word that the show will be revamped and aired in the Middle East.
Ooh.
And the hunt for high-profile judges is on, and we're waiting for an official teaser. But what we do know is what they say is that it will be called Arabia's Next Top Model.
Honestly, I feel like I so definitely know one of the judges. I mean, like, I feel like I know which one they're going to pick as one of the judges.
Is this a background check, no? Or is it just a simmering guess?
Just a Simran guess for Chanel Ayan. Right?
Genius.
Yes, I feel like
She is made for the show. So she's obviously in Dubai.
The Real Housewives
of Dubai.
Yeah.
And she's an unbelievable character and also an incredible supermodel. So how could she not? Genius.
We are rooting for her. So a teaser is set to be released soon for the official announcement, and it's unclear if the contest will be open to male and female contestants, but we can't wait to see the celebrity judges. And there are over 50 international versions of the show, including those in Germany, the UK, and China.
This is it, guys. Like, we're seeing more and more reality shows come to the region, and there's been spin-offs of this one before. So they had Project Runway. This is very, very cool. I love this show. Like, there's Real Housewives of Dubai, which is kind of, I guess, promoting a stereotypical lifestyle that people might expect of the kind of lavish excess of Dubai.
Yeah.
But this is just a modeling show that's full of drama, and I love it.
Oh, I just recently there was some pageant going on in Dubai where a lot of people applied for it, right? Do you remember? I think just last year.
Is it Miss World?
Miss World, yes. It got a lot of contestants. So just imagine when auditions for this roll out, it's going to be insane. The only thing that Dubai will be talking about for the longest. But that's exciting. Would you apply as a contestant?
No.
You wouldn't?
No.
Why? You're so good at answering this. No, wait, it's not like a pageant, so there are no questions.
It's fully like
runway.
So you watch the show. So there's in each show there's like 2 or 3 sections. They do a photo shoot, and then there's like usually like a catwalk type situation.
Yeah.
It's for like
full-on modeling.
It's for full-on modeling, and then there's kind of like you see them living in a house together. So you probably have to dedicate, I guess, 2 months of your time. It's for models.
I feel like Alibaba would be a great model. He's got that poker face at all times. You know, like. Right?
Yeah, I can see it.
24/7. He
no
just has
cracking that smile from Ali.
It's like you make a joke and he's like.
Ali's behind the cameras and he loves being called out on the show. It's his favorite thing. And every time we do it, he's like.
The model face. The poker model face.
We didn't know before he was doing the model face. That's what he was doing.
Oh, okay. That just puts everything in perspective. He doesn't hate us. He's just practicing to be on.
He's still not smiling. He's like, move on. We can move on. Before we get there, by the way, we're getting some bad habits in.
Oh.
So Shan Nair 86, we see you on Instagram. Thank you for tuning in. My bad habit is procrastination. Yeah, I sit on tasks and I look at them and I think about them for way too long.
I can't relate. I don't procrastinate at all. Anyway, you gotta change that bad habit.
Phil is saying I need a husband. I don't know if that's a bad habit or it's just a want. I don't know if we can like grant.
You and us, you and us all.
You and us all. Okay, yeah, that's pretty much
Any more
it.
bad habits?
I'm single and searching.
My bad habit is you.
Oh, my bad habit leads to you. Is that where you're going for it?
No, I don't know. I just felt like it was a cute pickup line.
For like a relationship that's actually not totally secure. Get it?
Okay, I guess if you're going to think so much into it. Okay, guys, we'll move on to our next cute story. Dubai's crown prince rode unnoticed on the London tube, now proving once again that Dubai's royal family are the family of the people. Dubai's crown prince shared selfies from the London tube. Now, His Highness Sheikh Hamdan bin Mohammed bin Rashid Al Maktoum, crown prince of Dubai, took a selfie yesterday as he took a trip unnoticed on the London tube, and he captioned the post saying, "We've got a long way to go and Badr is already bored," suggesting that the trip will be a real long one.
And his latest posts on Instagram in general, they're showing the family just enjoying a London summer, even though it's actually not way cooler than it is here. Also, earlier in the week, saw the ruler of Dubai. He was spotted strolling through London, and the internet was quick to highlight the humble nature of the royals in general, because it's rare anywhere in the world do you see kind of royals just walking through the streets, going about their day, and this is the footage that we see, and it just shows exactly how humble they are as people.
Exactly, and I think just last week, was it? Last week. Monday, I want to say. No, it was last week when Fazal shared a picture of him and the kids and his dad on a tricycle. But that was cute, like a lot of like very cute pictures from their holidays. So I'm guessing that was from London as well, just a wild guess.
And it's quite usual for people here to travel in the summer. We see a lot of locals, Emiratis, spending their summers in London, and it's also super cool to just see kind of Faza A unnoticed on the tube, B taking a selfie, and then you're like, people who could have been there. It's cool.
I feel like that's so weird because if anywhere, if I were to assume the UAE royals were to get recognized anywhere after the UAE, the most would be the UK. Like that's what I would like. It's just me because like a lot of people from Dubai and Emiratis travel to the UK during summers. So it's like the most likely of all places that a UAE royal would get noticed. So I'm just like, oh wow, like traveling on the tube unnoticed. That's
pretty cool.
Strange.
Speaking of public transport, let's jump into money that can be lost. But before we get there, by the way, if you're just joining the show, one, we're a local news show in Dubai. We talk about all the trending stories. But two, we're giving away free gym memberships for Yaser Khan's new gym for 1 month for 5 people. But you need to tag someone. And even better yet, tag someone who deserves it. Tag someone who needs that little elevation in their lives. Get tagging on Facebook, Twitter, TikTok. I know Shahir is like furiously scrolling on the comments to get all these winners in. But just tag someone if you want to win that free membership. Let's jump into our next story. 1.2 million dirham in cash in total was found in Dubai cabs this year.
Wow.
But before we get into that, have you ever left a phone behind in a Dubai cab? Yeah.
Yeah.
Same.
Yeah.
Who hasn't?
Yeah, literally.
Did you get it back?
Yeah. Not easily though. Not easily, I must say. It took a bit of work.
But you got it back.
I got it back, yeah.
So did 12,300 people.
Oh.
In the first half of this year only. Every single time I've lost a phone in a Dubai cab, I've got it back.
Lucky you.
Yeah. But 12,000 people are also lucky too. You got yours back too.
Yeah, but it took a lot of hard work anyway. But I guess it depends on the situation.
But how valuable, my phone's over there, how valuable is your phone?
Very.
In terms of it's not even in terms of a privacy thing, I'm not too bothered about that, but just in terms of how long did it take you to get it back versus the amount of money that you would have had to put to get a new one, plus the amount of time. And Kareem, adding your details in, I moved recently, I'm having to re-add my details every time. First world problem, I know. But it's all of these little things that the amount of time to download all of your apps and remember all of your passwords for these apps, the hardship of losing your phone and your photos, don't even get me started because who actually knows how to use a cloud? I don't.
Oh, you're right. Thanks for putting this in perspective. So when I lost my phone in a cab, I just paid 200 to the driver and had to convince him with my heart and soul and head and 10 other people to please come back to where you dropped me and just give me back my phone, I'll pay you. But that's how I got my phone back. But yes, yeah, you're right. Compared to the amount I would have had to pay to get a brand new phone and put all the details in and just spend so much time, invest all the time into setting up a new phone.
In other countries, your phone doesn't come back.
Oh, definitely not. Yeah, you're right.
It just doesn't. I've lost so many phones in my day. I haven't actually lost one in quite some time. Touch wood, I'm traveling soon.
Oh my
Where's the
God.
wood?
Oh, just touch your head. Just touch your head.
Paper's fine. Okay. I'm traveling soon. Can't lose my phone.
By the way, your head is okay too.
Is your head okay?
Yeah.
I'm not calling my head wood.
Ah, gotcha.
So, where were we? We live in an amazing country. So not only were 12,300 phones left behind in taxis last year, those people got their phones back, as well as 2,819 electronic devices, 766 passports were returned, and 342 laptops, and 1.2 million in cash returned to people who lost it in Dubai in the first half of this year. That just goes to show you the incredible honesty of cab drivers in Dubai, reported by RTA. Just amazing.
That's incredible, honestly. But to give you some more stats, 49,353 complaints and suggestions were lodged, which is dropped by 7% in comparison with last year. If you want to see those, the calls, those are just some stats for you. But the call center of Dubai's RTA has received around 900,000 plus calls during the first half of 2022. And you can call them directly at 800-1990 if you have any issues, complaints, feedback for anything related to public transportation in Dubai. But that's amazing. Like, the statistics really go to show just how much integrity the people of Dubai have.
Like, it's just doesn't happen in any other country. What I really loved about the stat you said at the end there, RTA's received over 950,000 calls, so nearly a million calls in the first half of this year, which is kind of mind-boggling considering we're a population in Dubai of 3 billion people. And what they said was those calls are complaints and suggestions. So my question is, how many are complaints and how many are suggestions? Because people love a moan, people love a rant.
Yeah.
So I would love to know the ratio complaints to suggestions. Where do you think it sits?
I think complaints will be much higher.
Suggestions.
I think it's always complaint suggestions.
Usually.
Because people don't really, I mean, if I were to call, I would call if I was, dealing with something and I needed assistance right away.
Yeah, you don't call for the good stuff.
Yeah, like if you want to give feedback or this is what I faced, this is what you guys should improve on, or this was amazing, you would rarely. So I think complaints would be much higher.
And the Dubai, RTA in general, has a pretty fluid system. For example, the lost and found. If you lose something, anything, you just make a call. You have to give the details, where you lost it on the phone, the metro. You lodge it, I've done this before, and then a day or two later, then you get the information. That your phone has potentially been found. Look, by the way, this is not sometimes when we talk about leave your door unlocked, this is not a call for people to leave their door unlocked. Proceed with safety, have that level of caution about you. But know that I would love to know the percentages, but a lot of people do get their phones back.
Yeah, for sure, but I'll tell you, like Casey said, be diligent, no matter when, where, what you're doing. Because my friend, he lost his wallet in a cab, never got it back. And that's just one example of it doesn't always work out in your favor. So always do a quick check, no matter where you're at. If you're in the metro, if you're in a cab, if you're in a bus, if you're on a flight, no matter where you are, just always look back, take a quick check before you leave anything, exit. You might, have lost your, key, your key might have fallen out. So many times, I've lost my house keys just because it fell out of my pocket. So always do a quick check before you leave any of these transportation mediums.
Yeah. But it's just amazing. My mum forgets things all the time. She left her wallet in Dubai Mall and it came back with cash in it.
More cash?
Not more cash. But have it, imagine getting your wallet back with the cash in it. I think it's even... it's just expected that if you lose your wallet and it gets handed in, the cash is gone, right? And all your cards are there and you're thankful because the card's there and you're thinking, I'll probably give that as a tip anyway, whatever, and obviously whatever is in it. Mum got her wallet back with her cash in it.
Oh my God, but it would have literally been the best thing if she got it back with more cash.
Shout out to the people at Dubai Mall. This is just amazing. Guys, we've talked about Yaer Khan joining the show. We're going to talk about replacing bad habits. We're going to talk about everything you need to know about his new gym. But if you want to get winning one of 5 one-month memberships, and tag a friend who deserves it. This is literally a really slick prize that we're giving away. So we want to see your tags come in. We see a couple on Instagram, but I think more of you could benefit from this. I know we could. So maybe we'll see you there. But do stay tuned. He's going to be with us right after this.
in the GCC.
In the GC. Ooh.
Welcome
one of
back
the
to the Lovin Dubai show. We're joined by one of the most inspirational guests we've had before, a great friend of Lovin Dubai. He's an entrepreneur and founder of Transform Your Body, fitness expert and body transformation coach who goes beyond the extra mile for success. It's Yaer-Yasir Khan. Welcome to the show.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you for having me.
Be
The
excited.
man who is so high in demand in, I think, all of the UAE right now. If you want a transformation, like you think Yaer Khan instantly.
Facts.
Thank you. Thank you. I'm like, I can't say enough because I was here last time and I'm here again. And now this time it's with much bigger news and better news. So yeah, all I can say, I'm very grateful and very thankful for all the clients who have joined me, the people who put so much efforts in doing, all that transformation. Not just the clients, but my team, people like you who have acknowledged the hard work and appreciated the hard work. And it's been 20 years though, but now it's coming, taking the shape.
Yeah. So we are hosting a really fun competition, all thanks to you, where 5 lucky winners get 1 month free membership at your gym that's going to be like the biggest in the region, right? One of the biggest.
Yes, one of the biggest.
In the GCC region. And you can also attend foundation program, mind coaching with Yaer Khan for 90 minutes. So if you want to win, you can just like the video wherever.
And tag someone
Yes.
ASAP.
Like, tag, and share. And of course, that's you guys winning. So do we get invited down?
Definitely, of course. We have, when I say it's a gym, trust me, it's not just a gym. We have a lot there. We have paddle court, tennis court, boxing, healthy eating place like a TYF, transform your food restaurant, and much more I'm working on, creating something very extraordinary. Once it's ready, you will see.
We want to get into everything in the gym, but we basically had Yaer, I think it was last year.
Last year, yeah.
Last year we had him on the show, and I want to give people a bit of a background about you if they missed the show.
Yeah.
So some of the key things that I think stood out to everyone from that interview that we had with you was your training routine started at 13.
Yeah.
You were, it was like you were in a boarding school type situation, and you would have a bell, and then a belt to get you out of bed. That's been your routine forever.
Yeah.
Can you give people a summary of your background and how you got to where you are?
Sure. First of all, I would say that, everything happens for a reason. So earlier in my teenage, I used to blame everyone and I used to cry about all the situation, including my parents, to the society and everything what was there. But then later on, when I realized that how different I am than others, and then I got to know that it's because the kind of upbringing I had and the kind of situations I have faced. So I was sent to madrasa at the age of 4, and I was there in different madrasas from the age of 4 till 13. And those different madrasas were very hardcore. So madrasa is it's a boarding school kind of a thing. But I've never been to school or never been to college like the normal education. So yeah, everything, when I speak English and when I talk to people and the way I deal with people, it's basically from my own experiences in life and never been taught properly. So everything I have learned on the go. Yeah, whatever the requirement was and wherever I struggle. And that became my second nature, that I know my shortcomings and I know where I make mistake and where I go wrong, and I realize very fast, because that's the only way I can move forward. And I cannot show someone that, see, look at this, it's my degree, or this is my certificate, but then I can be lazy. I can say, okay, fine, once I have achieved it, but life is about every day. It's not like once you have been really good, and not every day.
I feel like we're getting some life lessons right now.
Yeah. That was an extraordinary upbringing, but do you think that's something you would have your kids go through as well?
I think this is one thing that when anyone who have been through this kind of hardship, they would never want their kids to be like that. But I have realized, because I think a lot, I'm a deep thinker, that you cannot decide any kind of situation for people. In today's time, when parents save a lot of money and work so hard, extra hard, and try to give a better life to their kids, but they're not giving that because it's a process of life. You cannot stop caterpillar and all the hardships to when the caterpillar is turning into a butterfly. It's a very difficult process. But if you try that, the caterpillar will never become a butterfly. It will never have the wings or never be able to fly. So it's a process. And as I said, like, you cannot pre-decide it, you cannot read a book about it, and you cannot follow someone's footstep. You have to live through it, and you have to be very free in this. And that's what, the more I'm growing, the more I'm realizing the process of life.
Like be flexible in life.
Be flexible, just process. And because everything, whatever you put in your mind, that becomes a seed and it grows. So be very careful what kind of information you're taking, because it will process and it will start growing in you. So decide your goals and then align everything accordingly, whether it comes to the people you meet, the kind of shows you watch or the books you read, the places you visit, everything, the music you listen, everything, the colors, everything is adding more and more to your bigger goal.
That's so interesting, and it was something that we actually wanted to ask, was like, how important are your friends and the people you align yourself with? For example, my friends like to brunch at the weekend. I like to brunch for like a minimal amount, but like, how important is it to align myself with people who kind of, like, I guess, a life I aspire to have?
Yeah. It's very important. I mean, surroundings for me is everything. So first of all, I never lived at one place in my young age, like while I was growing. After the 13, when I started working I started selling milk and working at a bookstall. And then I moved to different cities just from 16, 17, and moved from one place to another constantly, never stopped. So all I realized that friends are very important, the surroundings are very important, but you can pick and choose. You're not like, some people get stuck with the friends and the kind of, like all the things they're dealing with, but they don't realize that you cannot stop someone doing something. You can always influence them or inspire them, but you cannot like hold someone, don't do this anymore. It will never, but if you're not liking it, just, I would say, like, move away, change from there.
Okay, that's interesting.
But you cannot, because it's inside you. I always tell people that you never lose a game of chess because someone else is playing better. Because you are not playing good enough, that's why you're losing. It's not the other person who's better.
That's a harsh truth.
Wow. Many truth bombs, and it's just been 5 minutes into this interview. So I want to ask, like, with your upbringing, everything that you've been through, you came to Dubai and then you started your journey with fitness, became a personal trainer. So did you plan to train, like, did you always want to become a celebrity trainer, or is that something that just happened, was a part of the process?
I never decided anything that what kind of a trainer I wanted to become. I just loved training from the very first day when I started training. I think I was sore and I was in fever for 2-3 weeks, I think, when I was 13 years old, because it gave me such a pump and the blood flow that I forgot all my worries and all my anxiety and everything, because in the end, anxiety, depression, everything is related to your hormones, right? So when you train, when you work really hard, your brain, so suppose if you have pain here, but if you give more pain this side, your brain will forget this pain and it will start focusing on this pain. So instead of other people gives you pain, which people think that so-called it's coming from outside, but it's internal, then why don't you give yourself enough pain that you start focusing more on your growth instead of others?
But are you saying then working out is pain?
Yes, it is. I feel like everything.
No pain, no gain.
I think everything is painful. Nothing. That's one thing in today's generation. People should stop thinking completely that anything is going to be easy or anything is going to be simple or like chill out. That's why it's called workout. You're not chilling out.
Yeah.
Let's jump into the big news. So it is super exciting to be here with you today, announcing like the biggest gym in the GCC.
Yes, it is.
Wow, that's incredible.
And it's like a dream come true, because I've been waiting for this days over a decade. I've started training 20 years ago, and over a decade I've been trying to open a gym. I have never compromised, what I want and how I want it. I have gone through a lot of hardships because I did not have my own place, because many people I have seen failing, many companies failing in front of my eyes, yet I dare to, do the same thing, but in much bigger way. And today we have one of the biggest place. And trust me, as I said, like it's not just a gym; it's much more. We have got the best of the best equipment just from made in Italy, all the way from Italy, Panata. They are like the best equipments, and we have the designers designed these equipments. Pininfarina, the Ferrari designer. So I went all the way there. I spent like a couple of weeks and customized the equipments and how I wanted, how it's going to look like. And they are just, so another news is this last night they arrived and they are assembling right now.
I saw on your stories.
Yeah,
so
thank
cool.
you.
Oh my God, it's all coming together. Congratulations. So what all is this gym going to hold, being the biggest of its kind in the region?
See, gym, I would say like gym is a place where now I can work the way I wanted, the way I could not 100%, but now I can. I've got the huge team, and as I said, like foundation, reset programs, especially for your mind coaching. We are going to have every age group. We are going to cover like from the kids, especially because I want the kids to have a leadership program, and leadership will involve a lot of fitness along with just the mind coaching and changing their habits. And we have special female area, just like the females who they are not ready to train with outside. I mean, with the guys, they can train separately. We have got professional boxing area, like a professional boxing ring. Punching bags, we have got one of the biggest, I would say, because I have seen almost every single gym in Dubai and in the world also. So we have got one of the biggest studio, and the way I'm designing it is going to be used for dance, Zumba, Pilates, all kind of stuff. Yeah, we can take like 70 to 80 people over there.
It's just huge. It's mammoth. And coming from a fitness background, is it scary jumping into the business world? And what do you see as key to business success?
It is scary. That's why I love it. Because if it's not scary, I'm not going to do something new. It is very much scary. And I mean, I'm scared every time. I'm nervous every single time, and that has become my second nature. I don't remember if I have ever succeeded, if I have ever done anything good when I was not nervous. I mean, like, so this is how you're supposed to feel, because you're breaking your own limits, and it's your mind creates your limit because you have seen other people doing it. So you set your limit. So if you want to break that, if you want to go beyond that, it's going to make you nervous.
Such a great mind flip in terms of how you perceive things, and to make nerves okay. That's helpful.
I want to ask, so like you make so many reels, that also creative ones, interesting ones that I watch over and over and over and over again. So you have a creative side, you have a business side, you have a fitness side. I mean, like, explain.
So basically, as I have done a television reality show on MTV in India, Splitsvilla. I've been on the cover page of many magazines and fitness magazines. I have had a background of, I've learned acting as well. There was a time when I was training many celebrities in Bombay. So I got a chance to learn acting. And that's why I could act in my funny videos where Mr. X, I am playing the same part of my clients, because, not many people would agree to play such parts. So I decide to let me do it and let me teach people the lesson, or let me teach them like how they can benefit from such acts. But don't forget that I have a great team. I have every area, whatever you have just mentioned, I have team for, I've got people to support me. I've got people to help me. Just like I feel like Lovin Dubai is a part of, my growth also. It's a team itself, because even a little bit wherever you help me, I found it like, people always come in your life. They add that puzzle.
Value.
Yeah, the value, and then you become bigger and better.
Amazing. So the gym will be a sum of many people, I guess.
Yes.
How involved will you be on a day-to-day? So if I want to go to Zumba, Simran and I, we're going to rock up. Will we see you there? Or are you going to be kind of training people, continuing your transformation programs in the gym?
I will be there. So I'm going to live there, basically.
I didn't know what was coming with that.
I'm going to live there, basically, because I cannot spend 2 hours commuting from gym to home, or finding places to go. I don't want to. I have got everything inside that, whatever I required, and anything is not there. Like, we have retail shops also. We have got clothing, supplements, what you name it is there, and whatever I want, then I can get it. Okay. But yes, I will be involved. The whole program is designed by me, especially. I've got like now managers for every area to look after. But now we are working on creating the system, the stronger system, so that I can, like there will be a big screen in my office where I can see everything up and down, whatever the numbers are there. Usually, just for an example, usually people have in every gym. So this is another secret I can share. If it's okay, if even other people want to take it, but it will help them. So usually when you go to gym, you have the access card when you enter, right? But I want to know when you exit also. Because you can't tell me like you didn't do your cardio or you just trained for 1 hour, or you say like I was in the gym.
Exact.
Yeah. So I want the enter and the exit time of the gym, but there are many places where you don't need to use that card, but especially the gym area you have to.
Oh, okay.
So you can't be like sitting in the coffee shop and say like I was there 3 hours. I work out 3 hours. No, you don't work out 3 hours.
I can see a lot of issues with that.
Yeah.
Only because like what if you lose your card? What if you put it somewhere and you're okay.
There will be people always to help you. Yeah, there will always be people to help you. You just need to tell your number. You just need to tell your name. I mean, receptionist will be there. They would know you by your name.
It's a semi way of making people accountable. So I want to ask you, how effective is EMS? And how effective is Pilates? And how effective is Zumba? And how effective is aerobics? That's it.
Wow. All of them are effective. I don't think I have ever said in my life that no movement of your body is not effective. Okay. Everything is effective if you're moving your body. But the only thing is consistency.
Yeah.
So there are two things. Doesn't matter what kind of movement you're doing. All are good. Second, how consistent you are. That's the second thing. And the person, now in today's time, people don't do it alone. They always have a coach, trainer. How consistent that person is. So if someone like me, if I'm doing the same thing over a period of like 2 decades, then you know the consistency.
Yeah.
If someone who is just like doing the course right now and coming in the business and trying to do, let's see if I can make money out of it, then you know the answer. So you don't want to put yourself in someone's hand who is just trying to do a course after succeeding or failing in 10,000 things. Now, just to see, because this is trendy right now. So there is no trend. I started when there was in my town, there was no such profession called personal training or the coaches. So I flew all the way to Bombay and did my course after 5 years of working as a trainer.
Okay.
Yeah.
We need to be consistent. We need the people we work with to be consistent to make sure that we stay consistent.
Because it's your what you call it, the energy.
Yeah.
Because if you are spending 1 hour 3 times a week or 4 times a week with someone, what kind of a person he is or she is, you need to understand. Because the first thing, suppose if you train first thing in the morning, because that will set a tone of voice of the day. Right? Now, if the person is nagging and crying and complaining and talking about other people, that's what you're going to do the rest of the day. Why you want that? You want someone who's like encouraging, man, I have achieved, and sharing something about you or something about himself or herself. Like, I have achieved this. These are my achievements. This is what I did. Yeah, that last night, that was very difficult, but I overcame. This happened to me, but I am here and still standing. So things like that, because that will set a tone of voice in your head. And throughout the day, you will see the same color.
There you go, guys. That is the motivation we need to start the day. If you want to be one of the first people to join Yaser at TYB Gym, get tagging, and we're going to announce the winners later on today. But a huge congratulations, and thank you so much for joining us on the show today.
Thank you.
Guys,
it's a pleasure.
That is it. Goodbye from me. We'll see you tomorrow morning.
Goodbye from me.
Thank you.
Hello everyone, it's Hala Bassam from Smashy TV. Are you interested in the latest tech and business news in the region? Then make sure to check out our show Tech Bil Arabi on Smashy TV app and on our website www.smashy.tv. And don't forget to follow us on all our social media platforms at Smashy TV. Smashy TV for the driven, the dreamers and the doers from Monday to Friday at 10 a.m.